what's your doctor's name? I want to go to your doctor.
No, you live in the home of the free malpractice.
Wait, so... Oh, hang on, what the hell? So, wait, so they checked your eye for... So they checked your eye for, like, fucking tears and shit?
Yeah.
Bruh, I was violated. I mean, I guess I'm happy he saw me today. Dude, he didn't even finish the exam because he couldn't push my eye inward to check the irises, like right next to the iris. And I'm just like, dude,
good?
Yeah,
we good to start?
You're good to start. The stream's on. No one's watching though because they didn't realize we were gonna be streaming today because you stream late as fuck.
I stream at the same time. It's daylight saving.
We've proven that is false.
We've proven that's true.
Nah, bro. So yeah, I got violated by Newhin. I got violated by my eye doctor. The only doctor who didn't violate me today was my actual fucking physician. Oh wait, I guess Newhin's not technically a doctor. I knew you guys.
Have you asked him?
He was a pharmacist. Does that count?
Close enough.
Well, I've been violated by 3 doctors today. Then. Yeah, no. Well, that's a good thing you knew, Red Dust, but I'm sure most others didn't. Thoughts on Johnny Depp victory? You mean thoughts on justice being served?
What happened?
Johnny Depp won. Well, okay, so he kind of won, kind of didn't. He won the case. And she owes him she owes him $15 million, but he owes her $2 million for some reason. I don't care.
Okay, why don't they just break bread and say that she owes him like $49 million?
I don't know. I was thinking the same thing too. Like, wait, if he owes her $2 million, can he just subtract that from the $15 million she owes him?
That's what I'd ask.
I mean, it seems kind of redundant.
No, that's like peanuts at that point.
I don't care. Don't worry, Red Dusk. I know you don't care. Actually, hang on. I need to finish saying Newhin, the character profile.
Oh, shit. I do remember this being one of the harder levels.
If you claim so.
Haha. No! Fuck you in that enemy placement.
Oh, speaking of which, I need to check to see how many time you lost. I guess the jury wants to give Amber a false sense of victory or something. Won't that still be taxed? So the fucked up part is I don't think the money that goes to Amber Heard's going to be taxed. But the money that goes to Johnny Depp will be taxed. Hang on. I gotta check how many deaths Kyle had last stream. Yeah, so I went to the eye doctor today. Apparently, according to Kyle, based on what Kyle's telling me, I basically just got violated. Actually, I have a question. For those of you who go to the eye doctor, have they ever tried to squish your eye with the fucking Q-tip to try and, like, see the actual inside of the eye? Because no disrespect to my doctor, but he almost made me... He almost, like, kind of, like, you know, shamed me a little bit there, you know? He was like, oh, we can't continue the exam because you're too sensitive. Doc, you are squishing my eye together. Are you telling me normal people can have their eyes squished together and not feel a fucking thing? Now, Doc, I ain't calling you out, Doc. I'm just saying that sounds like a load of fucking bullshit to me. I've met people. Those are metalheads. They're like, I think they're aliens. Jack 3 explains what the metalheads are, right?
No, they don't. You just know that they're metalheads. It's never explained what the metalheads are. Like,
serious?
ever.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Aren't they fucking, like, aliens or something? Like, aren't they part of the Dark Makers or whatever?
No. It's never explained what they are.
I call bullshit.
They revere the Dark Makers, but they're not part of the race.
Anyway, so yeah, no, that was my day. That was a day. Today was a day. That's all I'm gonna say. Tomorrow I gotta give blood early in the morning, like around 11. And then hopefully that goes well, and then I'm done with. Honestly, if my blood test come back positive, I think I'm done seeing doctors for a good long while. I don't think I want to see a doctor again for another like maybe 2 or 3 years. Why are you laughing at me, Kyle?
I'm not laughing.
I just heard you laugh. Explain why you're laughing at me.
I haven't laughed at all.
You haven't
Check the replay.
I just heard you snort, you motherfucker.
Maybe that's in reference to something else. You never know.
11 kills in part 4, bullshit. Kyle's actually really good at this game. Oh shit, Pink Demon, you got a new icon. It's turned orange. No, Red Disc, you don't understand. I don't go to sleep till like 3 or 4 in the morning. I have insomnia. Only the Dark Maker origins are explained. Metalheads don't get an origin. I don't know, Mangler. That seems suspicious. Look at Kyle. Hey, look at that Vulcan. Oh, wonderful narco. I can't change that. I can't change that Pimp Demon. I'm sorry.
Is that? No, it couldn't be. That's not.
It's Samos's hut.
But what? How? When? Where? Why?
We're in the future, Dax. This horrible place is our world.
That's a big reveal that they just kind of like gloss over. Well, I guess they don't gloss over it in this game, but like still.
Let's go back to the city.
I didn't make it. No.
Failure. Hey, Mangler, you ever been to the eye doctor?
No, I thought it was going to put me back at the start. Damn it. Oh well.
Mangler, have you ever had an eye exam before? Do they shove a Q-tip on the top of your eye to press it downwards to check your fucking retina?
Let's go back to the city.
We need to go back to the city, Jack. We probably would have learned more about the metalheads if we had gotten a Jack 4 night, dog. Well, we technically did get a Jack 4. It was considered like what, the Lost Crusade or something, or the last, what was it called?
Well, it's the Lost Frontier.
Oh yeah, it's Jack 4. I know you're gonna say it's not, but it is.
It is Jack 4. It's basically Jack 4. For as much as people don't want to like admit it, it is Jack 4.
Isn't the story actually good in that, or is it like, well, because I heard one of the things was good. Man, you suck.
It's not as bad as people make it out to be.
I think we need to go back to the city, Jack.
No, I haven't seen it. See Jack versus Ratchet hand-to-hand combat.
Don't you do it. You can't!
PMT and Summer 7's membership. Oh, that's what it says. I did that call. It's very funny.
No, you know what? Fuck it. Let's cheat.
You mean use the proper weapon?
Let's go back to the
I'm not sure if fucking, I'm not sure who actually wins that matchup in hand-to-hand combat. I'm pretty sure Jack would.
Who?
Ratchet versus Jack and Daxter in hand-to-hand combat.
Ratchet.
Why?
He's actually properly trained.
By
in,
who?
Like, he's actually he's a gladiator and he's trained in martial arts. And close combat
Okay, so Jack is also a gladiator according to Jack and Daxter 3. So suck it.
No.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Gladiator
No, he's
arena.
not.
Yes, he is. Suck it. Suck it. Your arguments be trash.
Also, Jack has no formal training whatsoever.
Technically, he was trained by Samos, doesn't he?
Samos can't fight.
Samos literally fights the Baron, bro. What do you want about?
Oh my fucking god, no, he doesn't.
Yes, he does, bro. Why do you think he's leading the resistance? Why do you think he became the Shadow?
What do you gotta do around this place to get noticed?
Doesn't mean he can physically fight. Politicians make shadow organizations all the time. I don't expect them to be able to fight.
Bruh. Oh, well, Kyle, I think you missed a few civilians on the way over there.
Shut up. I made up for it.
My still feels weird after the violation, because they do they dilate your pupils at least when they do the machine or no?
The shadows decided it's time to meet you.
Why is that place in the old ruins so important to you?
There's a powerful energy force at the old house. The metalheads are drawn to it.
No kidding. We used to know the guy that lived there.
So, you're the recruits who keep getting into trouble.
Oh, no, not you!
Welcome to our humble underground movement. I am known as the Shadow, but you may call me Samos. And you are?
Jeez, Jack, we went through all that to meet His Holiness, old loggerhead Grandpa Green?
Don't you know who we are?
Sorry, kid. Never seen you before. And I never forget a face, especially one that ugly.
Damn.
How is this possible? We came through the rift with you. Into the future, right?
Yeah, you used to look older than dirt and uglier than a knotted stump. What gives? Did you get a little nip and tuck while we were gone?
Listen, boys, I don't know what kind of twigs you've been chewing on, but I don't have time for this. We've got a baron to overthrow, a child heir to protect, an invasion of metalheads to stop, and a city to save. I'd say the schedule's pretty full. Besides, I haven't gone through any rifts. I hate teleporting.
Sure sounds like the old Samos.
Right now, I need you to go to Haven Forest and root out a few metalheads. That forest is my source of power, but I can't protect it much longer. Chase down and destroy all the...
Wait, so do the other sages appear here or no? I don't remember if they
No.
have... So only Samos does, even though they're...
You see them in one, and then they're never mentioned ever again.
That seems like a bit of an oversight.
What? A lot of one could be just tied up to a fever dream. The only story relevance one has is literally, like, the secret ending. Other than that, it really doesn't matter. All you need is the starting cutscene and the ending cutscenes, and nothing else in the middle matters.
Wow.
Oh yeah, like, one is like, a big waste of time. I'm not even gonna, like, pretend.
Man, you really hate that game, don't you?
Oh, we're talking about the first Jack?
Yeah. Apparently, Kyle's just not too fond of that situation.
Oh.
Also, hello, Neil.
Hmm.
It can't be stacked to one witch at a time? What?
You sound exhausted.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're alright.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey, Neo, you've been to the eye doctor, right?
Are you gonna ask this to everyone?
Yes, I want to know what the fuck happened to me! Neo, have you been to an
I
eye
haven't
doctor?
been to the eye doctor.
Never. Well, alright. I can't. Alright, never mind. I can't ask if you were violated the same way I was. All I'm saying is, you know what? The eye doctor over there is like a house of horrors now, man. Everyone's afraid of the dentist. They have no idea what fear is.
I've never understood that fear. The dentist is not that bad.
I think it's because, like, fucking, he can
No,
actually...
I know what it is. It's the fact that people don't like it when somebody fuck with your mouth.
Okay, Pimp Demons. Wait, so then, Mangler, so they did push down your eye with the Q-tip to, like, squish it in order to see it? Like, did that not hurt you or anything?
Wow, the jet board's ours. I call
And also be, yeah, because like, it's because like, bro, that, what do you, dude, he tried to squish my eye. Pimp Demon, no? Pimp Demon, how do you go to the eye doctor? Like, what does your eye doctor do? Does he have the fucking little air fucking machine that sees the inside of the eye like Kyle gets, apparently? Guy bitches nonstop about his fucking workplace and his fucking medical fucking everything, but apparently gets fucking better healthcare than I do. Bruh. No, then the doctor just shamed me. Oh, you're too sensitive to continue.
You are a sensitive person.
Oh, go fuck yourself. It was a bit uncomfortable at first. Yeah, my doctor just stopped immediately, and he's like, he basically just told me it wasn't really painful. Bruh.
Use your jet board.
Bruh. It's fucking barbaric. No, like, I think he was worried I was gonna move around too much. Dude, the prostate exam was nowhere near as bad as the eye doctor. Not even close. Not only do they fuck with your eyes to dilate it. What?
Were you saying something?
No, don't mind me. I was just suffering. Dude, honestly.
You have changed your profile pic again.
Well, I have to because every time new him finishes another like art for the chapter, I gotta like put in a profile picture in there, bruh. So, anyways, new Sonic game looks ass like always. Although the Pokemon game looks tight. All right, Nello. Well, you're kind of biased, so no one really cares about your opinion.
Yeah, the new Pokemon game actually did look pretty good, but I didn't think the new Sonic game looked that. That looked pretty promising.
They didn't have to squish your
I
eye.
just hope that it delivers on the promise that it actually has.
Is this like an actual full-fledged new like generation or?
Yeah, this is a new generation for Pokemon. Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see all the same animations be reused again.
We'll just have to wait and see.
Red Dusk, I did see that comment. I was just trying to explain that technically speaking, Fantasy Witch Time technically is time manipulation. If you go and read the description.
Kyle, have you considered like going straight? Go ahead, Mingler. Don't mind me.
What?
Oh, it's just that Kyle can't go straight to save his fucking life.
So temporal control is actually the name of the technique that is used by the Umbran Witches in the Lumen stages, but it has different names based on the derivatives of the techniques given to the clans, which is why light speed and witch time are the respective names given, and it's also why light speed and witch time do different things, but are still derived from the same. It's also why the Umbran Witches in the Lumen stages can cancel each other's abilities.
No, they can't.
Exerting their control over the flow of time. Why light speed can cancel witch time, and can cancel light speed.
Is that? I'm sorry, I have to genuinely ask. Where is it ever shown which time cancels out light speed? It only ever shows light speed working on her. I don't think she's ever. I've seen all the cutscenes. Where does she counter it? Yeah. She can react to an attack after light speed's ended.
Baldur used light speed on her, and she just breaks out of it.
No.
After he rearranges the board.
No, she didn't break out of it. The light speed ended. It happened in Bayo 1 too. It just ended.
I mean, she should still be able to break out of it logically. There's no reason not to.
She couldn't break out of it in the first game.
You would just argue that, like...
You can argue that Baldur was stronger when she literally beat him in a fight moments later. No, like, I mean, I get your... I get your logic, but, like, the problem is that, like, the only evidence we have is that Lightspeed just straight up beats Witch Time. Or at bare minimum, the best argument you can make is that whoever gets off their technique first is what ends up, like, working.
She's not, like, we don't really see light speed be used that much on her. Like, it isn't a one-hit kill move that you'd like to believe in Bayo 2. It only goes off, like, once. I don't even think it goes off twice in Bayo 1. So, like...
The
I don't think
point I'm
a
establishing is... No, all the evidence suggests she can't break out of it. She still is a fucking statue in it.
So, your arguments for it interacting is that she doesn't break out of it once, even though they're both derivatives of the exact same technique and they're activated the exact same way.
You're assuming because they're similar techniques they can counter each other, but I'm arguing that the evidence in the game demonstrates otherwise.
Similar techniques. They are the exact same ability being activated slightly differently.
That would still make them similar techniques.
Okay, so...
Okay. So why would they not be similar techniques in your eyes? What makes them not similar techniques?
No, they'd be similar techniques. I'm just trying to say, why wouldn't Bayo be able to, like, resist it?
Because she's never been shown to be able to. What you're applying is logic that just hasn't been backed up by evidence. Hello, Space Cow. Hello, New Blitz. You two are new.
Your evidence is one example.
My evidence is two examples because in both cases, which time being used, she doesn't break out of it. She literally breaks out of it after the cutscenes, after like the witch time's done, and she doesn't break out of it.
The second example.
In Bayonetta 2, inside the fight with the fucking inside the fight with the heart, where you're fighting that blood area.
You mean the fish?
Yes. Yeah, I think it's a demon fish, right? Like, it's like a fucking stingray or something.
Yes.
Yeah, no. She doesn't break out.
Yeah.
She doesn't break out of light speed there. It's consistently shown that she either... I'm just gonna say she can't. Y'all said new last time, just a lurker?
She reacts to it, though.
No, so what we see is that she can perceive the movements in the time frame, or... Okay, so there are two interpretations you can take. Either she can see what he's doing, but she can't move, or she literally reacts to the bullets moments before they hit her, like in real time. But she doesn't break out of it.
The technique is redundant, then.
No, as far as we know, he could... Well, as far as we know, he could stab her at that point. He just chose not to.
Like, literally right in front.
No, like I understand...
So...
Like, I understand what you're trying to...
So the technique is just redundant.
No, it's not redundant. It's just that, like, fucking...
It is, because it's point blank, and she could just be like, I don't care.
I mean, it's her bullets being thrown back at her. I would assume she can scale to her own attacks and dodge them.
No. We're not arguing whether or not she can, like, tank them. I'm saying the point is that, like, if the intent is to keep fixated at the spot, then... Why is it she can just react to them after they're coming out regardless?
Because the time stop ended. Or whatever you want to call light speed. Well, whatever. Like, it's speed up, whatever.
Light speed is very clearly established in-game to be a time stop. That's also shown in the game's mechanics. It's just, you have to understand that witch time is just, like, a time boost. It's just the flow of time being used to boost your loss.
I understand that. I'm just saying that, like, technically we can't argue that she can be technically because light speed beats her, and even if you want to say that she can still see what's going on, she can't move. It's going good. That would mean that she, as far as we know, she can't beat other time manipulation besides witch time. And even then, I don't even think she beats witch time. I think the witch time just isn't meant to work on her in Bayonetta 1.
As far as witch time, we've never actually seen her get, like, beaten by other witch time users.
Well,
usually just activates her own witch time.
Well, so I was gonna say, so doesn't John activate witch time when they fight in, like, the first game?
It's just an assertion of control, because the way it activates is physical.
If meta is smart this time, stop meta. Meta should win. Actually, Space Cat, you mentioned that. I did see you before. You weren't the dad joke guy, were you? I have no idea, Kyle. Oh, I think those are checkpoints.
This is your Baron. I am still.
Yes. This
Oh wait, you mean the Wyoming time distortion unit?
Yeah.
I was like, when did the meta get a time stone? No, I forgot. For some fucking reason, Project Freelancer decided that they were going to give everyone, each and every single member of the freelance team, the normal Halo 3 equipment. And for some fucking reason, they gave a time distortion unit to Wyoming.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying that was a poor decision. I'm just saying it just didn't make sense.
they had to explain going back in time somehow.
But like, no.
Kyle, what are you
Just
doing?
give him the deployable cover.
Kyle, what the fuck are you doing? Why don't you jump over it?
Yeah, I took.
Because this
I was
board is a
trying to
bitch
make-
to jump. If I jump over it, I'm gonna miss it completely.
Maybe you should get good. Yeah.
I took issue with that comment stating that what was it? Fucking what did he say? A unique version of time manipulation that surpasses Dante's Quicksilver. That set of words was pretty wrong, but you know.
Oh, you got lucky on that.
Also,
So bad.
He's still going.
Oh fuck it, well fuck it, I'm just gonna say what I was gonna say regardless. So what? Actually, this whole talk actually does remind me of something. One thing that I do wish a lot more debaters would actually factor in is that like abilities aren't like set in stone and universal. What I mean by that is, I'd wish that like people would stop saying like, oh, if I can resist reality warping, I can resist all type of reality warpings when that's not true, and so on and so forth. Like I wish people actually recognize that abilities have potency and are not all the same type. It's kind of something that I like wish, because for example, I see a lot of people, because I always see a lot of people, like for example, like let's say a character can survive getting burnt, like can survive fire that's like, let's say as hot as the sun. Okay, cool. They can survive, so they have resistance to heat manipulation, but like that doesn't mean that they resist all types of. That doesn't mean they resist all forms of heat manipulation or even hell heat that would be much hotter than the sun and so on and so forth. Stuff like that, I kind of wish debaters actually accounted for. These are just simple like examples, but it applies beyond even those I just mentioned.
Yeah. Although I will say regarding reality warping specifically, that one's definitely the weirdest one to work with. Because like by default it should include everything. So if you can resist it, that should be fair game. But then there are like specific reality warpings. Man, his legs are so fucking tiny. I just noticed that.
I prefer freedom challenge. Lurkers are the city's low-class labor. Bruta pays me handsomely to help him free lurkers and get them safely out of the city.
It said something like kind of funny because it mentioned a lot of things that I found the killers have a problem with. So asserting that Bayo's witch time can be stacked, it's false. So it's yes and no. So it can be technically true, but it's technically scam. So when you start, after you perform 2 executions on the angels are able to break your witch time, but you're still in witch time. So they throw their arms back and they break the flow of it, but then there's still a witch time that's active on the plane. But we can really only say that the reason for that is because I believe Bayo activates hers first, and then Jean stacks hers on top of Bayo's. And then you have 2 layers of witch time.
Man,
Well,
Kyle,
the
you're
problem
really
with
bad
that
at
is
this.
that that requires like a
Boy,
second
hurry
person.
up and get in. We'll take you to Bruta.
We've never seen Bayo stack her own witch time like twice by herself.
So Kyle, how does it feel joining the slave trade?
I prefer the term freedom challenged.
Isn't he technically
What?
freeing them?
I mean, he's freeing them to work for somebody else.
Technically,
He's literally taking them to work for somebody else.
A lurker, right?
I'm sorry, are you
He's
saying
literally.
are you saying that they can't have slaves of the same race or same species?
So Brutus,
Oh boy, time for a history lesson.
Brutus is literally instructing you to go save what he describes as his brothers. They're part of his tribe.
And? Again, would you like me to show you history?
So like, am I not wrong? Are they not being freed?
Mangler, are you saying that you think in all of human history, people of the same tribe didn't enslave each other?
That's not what I said.
Well, then Kyle's part of the slave trade.
Implied.
I'm afraid what's.
No,
I'm afraid.
that's not how that works.
I'm afraid it is. I've bamboozled you. I've invested you in this battle of wits. If this were a game of chess, that would have been a checkmate. What? Mangler, please, I need you to fix your mic.
More fucking introduced.
Is Mangler calling me a hypocrite? I don't know how I could be a hypocrite. I've never done anything to suggest I am hypocritical in any way, shape, or form. I might do either an Elden Ring or a Ryan stream tomorrow. I'm not sure, cause I still gotta continue my fucking, still gotta get there on the chapters.
In the vehicle, buddy. We can save you.
Oh fuck.
Yes.
Look at Kyle relocating indentured workers to their new home.
Now let's ask the real.
Why is your mic bad? I don't understand you people. Dude, he looks like a slave owner. Come on.
No toucher, the dude.
Sorry. You great guy. Bruder not forget. Bruder pay you back. You see. This is a no-hover zone.
This slave looked the exact same as the last one. Wow, Red Dusk.
Are you saying all lurkers look the same?
That's pretty fucked, Red Dusk. You never hear any of us say something like that in this channel.
Where are they where they can be free? Sorry, what?
Mangler, he's literally enslaving them to work at his fucking stand. Actually,
Okay, so I don't know if Sim's like taking the piss at this point or if he doesn't understand, but like Bird is literally like somebody who gets lurkers and leads them out of the city.
yes,
Not to work
yes.
somewhere else, just to get rid of them.
Uh-huh. No, I am taking the piss. Although technically you're still part of the slave trade because you're transporting people. Whether or not
Are
that's...
they people?
Fuck!
Oh my.
Oh no, 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 no. I think this is a sewer level.
All Australians look the same, that's true.
Man.
I think the thing we should ask is like, why are we working for the fat acceptance movement?
Oh, I just love art.
While smuggling the huge statue in the sewers, a grueling rainstorm.
Isn't it sad that there are people on TikTok who look like him?
Man, no, there are not. Fuck out of here.
That's terrible.
Damn.
A tragic loss. I've missed that statue since. The sewers have been so full of water and metalheads that I can't get anyone to go down there and retrieve the artifact. But you're special, Jack. You can do it.
What am I, chub liver?
Oh, don't I wish? Now go down.
Oh wait, is this the escort mission?
No,
God, I hope not.
I don't
That
think it
mission
is.
sucks. I hate that mission.
The artifact.
Oh wait, no. You have to drain the sewers. No, this is not the escort mission. This is not the escort mission. The escort mission comes later.
That ain't just mud down there.
That is not going to be a fun time.
You got
No,
this.
it's not. That fucking escort mission is bullshit, especially when you get to the final stretch and the metalheads come crawling down the walls.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, and
that
you,
is the
and you
worst.
basically have to play. You basically have to play babysitter to 3 of the dumbest fucking AIs that you've ever seen. No, and if any
You
of them
play babysitter
die,
the whole mission. It's
if
just
any of them
now just
die-
surrounded.
Mangler, correct me if I'm wrong, but if any of them die, you have to do the mission from the very beginning. Because if I remember correctly, there's no checkpoints.
Alright. Then just don't fuck
There
up.
are no checkpoints during the entire mission.
Alright,
It is
no.
garbage. The only reason the earlier portions of it are redeeming at all is because all the metalheads come from one direction.
Hey,
And the
then-
few times where they aren't, the AI at least have like a good 5 to 10 minute head start on the metalheads, and they scream really loudly, so you can generally get to the position before the metalheads do. They also have a decent bit of. I'm just gonna say the missions that we had with Jace in the 1 or 2 missions we had with him in Jack 3 were way better than the ones we had with him in Jack 2. Because he's the guy that actually gives
What
you
the fuck? Kyle, learn how to drive, you fucking moron.
Yo,
Nah, it's
what
called
the
style.
Alright.
Oh yes, the weird physics of this. Oh wait, that thing's gonna explode. You're gonna need to get out of there now. You're gonna
No,
die.
he's got this.
I was gonna say, cars and vehicles in Jack 2 are programmed to explode if they hover upside down for too long.
Are you serious?
I don't know why.
Is it kind of like GTA?
Exiting city.
Zim, can you even drive? Yes! Just not legally! Don't laugh
Because the
at me!
developers were like, "Hey, you flipped upside down? Wait a minute, that's illegal. Your car's gonna explode now." Wait. If you're draining the sewers this level, do you still have to take out the turrets?
No. I think I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up. I went the wrong way.
Dumbass.
Hey, finish Elden Ring and then I'll listen to your criticisms.
Ah! They're completely different games!
Oh, that's right. You have
I like how his voice spiked up there.
hoverboard.
Listen, you fucking trash. You don't just get to throw the Elden Ring card on me, okay?
Are you speaking to me or Neo?
I'm speaking to you, trash. Wow, what a loose. Ah!
Oh yeah, this is a free mission. Easy money.
I like this. I like this one. This one's easy. This one's basically just dodge shit.
And the very next mission's gonna be the
This
escort
is
mission.
like reasonable, like, you know.
Man, all I hear is you guys bitching about difficulty. Damn.
Jack
Bruh.
has a lot of areas that are just difficult for the right reasons. They're difficult for like really bad reasons. Like,
And sometimes they have-
like,
And sometimes they have real bullshit like enemy placements.
I don't know if I can take that seriously considering that half of the times you have
so
trouble.
like the escort mission, for example, like it's not just limited to like your ability to protect them. It's just like the AI are fucking stupid. They don't sit in the corner where they're supposed to be safe, and they don't focus fire on any one given position. They just stand around and wait to die, and you get attacked from like all sides.
Oh, and God forbid if you hit them. If you hit them, God forbid they have pinpoint accuracy.
What, the AI?
Oh yeah, so there's no friendly fire turn off option. So if you turn into Dark Jack and you swing and miss and you smack them, they will fucking aimbot you.
Are you
And you will take
serious?
like a flat 2 boxer.
They'll wreck your shit.
And Jack, for some reason, especially in Jack 2, Jack has this really weird stun damage effect where he can technically get pseudo stun locked by enemies if he gets hit by an attack and knocked into another enemy. He can get hit by another attack immediately as soon as he gets out of the way.
Probably wouldn't be
Hit
2 feet
stun.
tall,
And it's
fuzzy,
fucking
and
stupid.
without a pair of pants.
Miss Pants.
Kyle knows exactly. It's incredibly well. Actually, I think guards have like a weird cooldown. I think. Actually, it does work with guards that way. Guards electrocute you and knock you backwards into another guard. And you're close enough. If the guard gunbutts you, he'll be able to hit you right as you get out of hits. And you'll literally just be like, hit twice, half your health's gone.
Have you considered getting good? What, you don't like that answer? You don't like that answer? That's all I have to hear all the fucking time from you fucking assholes.
Re-entering city.
Was that the whole mission?
Shit, what?
Yeah, that's all mission.
Oh, no wonder you were so fucking excited. That was fucking baby easy.
Oh yeah, that one's like stupid easy. Ah.
Oh wait, no.
Yeah. Okay, you want a hard mission? Let's do a hard mission.
Alright.
Yeah, there are some medium difficulty missions. Like Nathan,
This mission
I know
is
some of the early missions, like taking out the blaster, taking out the turret guns with the blaster. I think it's a reasonably difficult mission.
This one we're going to fucking sucks.
When you hear from them, they have a point. Wow.
Ooh.
Well, good thing I don't show up for the emotional support.
Bold of you to assume emotional support can be anything. It's just wits and you know.
Can we get a close-up shot of Jack and Daxter's faces while they are standing out on gameplay? I don't think we can.
This is the Waterstones mission. No, Ryan. This is the other awful mission, the sewers escort mission, with the 3 NPCs.
Nope, we're doing the other awful. No, we're doing the other awful mission.
I was gonna say out of the top 5 missions that are pretty like bad in Jack 2, this is definitely one. Well, I was gonna say technically the Temple of Mar has some honorable mentions. The Temple of Mar, some of the Temple of Mar's platforming sections are just kind of like, oh, they eat my patience.
Sounds about right.
Speaking about eating
Oh,
patience, speaking of patience, I can't hit the water because if I hit the water, a torrent is gonna come out and kick my shit.
Have you considered learning how to dodge?
Wait, drop to the water. I was gonna say drop to the water level where there's like a car parked, and you can just jump out and take that one.
Oh.
I
Man,
think I'm gonna be honest when I say
Oh
that. Like,
no, shit! This is the
Why
water
do you-
slums mission.
poor Neo. Neo, go ahead.
Never mind. You're fucked, Kyle.
Oh, I'm aware.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest when I say, like, given how many games I've played and on the likes, and especially how many stupid, like, ridiculously hard games it is. I'm being honest that I actually really don't bother with stuff like that nowadays. Like, for me personally, it's like, hey, if the game's gonna pull some bullshit on me, then fuck it, I'm gonna just overcome it. I'm gonna hate it, but I'm gonna still try to fight it.
Yeah, I've kind of noticed your kind of mentality of these situations after your thoughts on SMT3. Still, it's a good mentality to have, I suppose. You can enjoy more games that way without getting super frustrated.
Well,
now the rest of us can be human.
Well, here's the thing about this. Like, at the end of the day, and if you can agree with me or not, it's not going to change my opinion, and I'm not going to really care if you agree with me or not. At the end of the day, yeah, sure, there are some things that devs can do to make things better, but at the end of the day, things are still going to go back. No, things are automatically going to go back to the player, because at the end of the day, unless it's impossible, you can adapt.
Go, you slut! Go! Yes!
What about game-breaking bugs?
Use Dark Jack.
Those definitely deserve the criticism they get, because like you can't do anything about that. You can't overcome that. Those are just like literally fuck ups of the devs that you cannot overcome whatsoever.
Alright.
And those are just stupid.
Good job, Kyle.
But, like, if it's something, in my opinion personally, if it's something that like you can like overcome, and like, I mean, sure, I'm not gonna lie, you're within your right to get frustrated, but I don't think personally you cannot take any accountability, honestly, when still at the end of the day it's not an impossible thing and you can still adapt to it.
Alright, so what happens if I beat it and then I still point out how fucking trash it is?
I mean, sure, I guess. I mean, I'm just saying that personally, it's like, for me personally, like, if it's adaptable, then I'm not gonna be too mad. I mean, I'm still gonna probably hate it, because, like, for example, there are some things in games that I do dislike, despite the fact that I can adapt to them, but I'm just not gonna act like that still doesn't come back to me and my ability to adapt and learn.
He promised to look out for the boy, and I'm just too busy to babysit right now. Oh, and take the
My
kid.
thoughts on generally the adaptability is that, like, the adaptability doesn't. The ability to adapt does change my ability to like a section, but it doesn't determine whether or not the section itself is well designed. It just determines if it's beatable to me.
Well, I've already established before, my personal opinion, that, well, here's the thing about that. I mean, like, if you're gonna establish like some sort of like metric, then sure, but like people enjoy things for different reasons. At the end of the day, it's like, hey, like, I mean, like, again, if you want to make a metric for it and like, then I mean, sure. But at the end of the day, you have to just come down to the conclusion that games and just media in general are enjoyed for everyone. Just comes for different reasons for why they enjoy it or why they may or may not like it. Honestly, so like it's just, yeah, sure, you're not wrong, but at the same time, it's like still it's just something that's like subjective and like very not universal.
I mean, in fairness, there's
I'm just trying to find some common ground with the idea that, for example, a mission like the Water Storms is probably a bad mission, and I can define it being bad. Not only because I would like it, there's.
Oh, what the fuck? Kyle's doing an escort mission? I didn't even know that.
Mangler, say that again. You're cutting out badly.
I want you boys to escort the kid over to court. Hey, kid!
Kyle,
I was saying, like, I could probably find some common ground with most people to suggest that the Water Storms mission is pretty awesome. And maybe there are some people who enjoy it and like it for the challenge.
Well, no, I mean, no. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that like common ground doesn't exist or anything like that. But I mean, like, still though, at the end of the day, it's still not gonna be for everybody though.
Stick with me, kid, and you'll be safe.
Oh shit! He does have the escort mission. It's the kid escort mission.
Yep, it's his first escort
Which
mission.
this one's almost as bad as the sewers mission.
Why is he running towards the guards? Kyle's got this.
He has to run towards the guards for his AI to activate the sewers mechanic. Basically, like, the way this works is that what's it called? bar has to be like he has to be in the vicinity of the guards for them to force him to surrender. Um, and because they'll only approach him first. As long as you sit near him, he'll be fine.
Alright, Kyle, see? The escort mission's easy as shit. You'll be fine. Go do the sewer
How do
one.
you like it when somebody fights back?
Oh, well, imagine if they got the... They're gonna get the kid! Oh, if they got the kid after he got in there, that would have been amazing.
Yeah, so they can't get the kid once you get into the vehicle. It gets like 100 times worse now because every single guard is packing.
Wow, that kid just survived the
And after,
explosion.
I think,
Oh, no, he didn't! You killed him!
shots, you're actually not even.
Man, Kyle, if
Yeah,
only
he
you learned how...
fucking dies.
For a second there, I was like, oh shit, alright, the kid survived? Alright, good shit.
Interesting.
You know, for a bunch of kids, they really do lack fucking survival instinct.
I mean, he was in a car. How many kids do you know jump out of a car? His body looks perfectly
I mean,
fine.
that's a fair point. That's a fair point, I guess.
I was gonna say, this isn't a grown adult or a badass. It's a fucking little kid chasing his dog around. Kid's probably like 3 to 4 years old. I'm sorry, Neo, that he's not pulling out some fucking movie jumps.
He doesn't have to pull out some movie jumps. He just doesn't know to stay away with people with guns that are trying to go after you.
All he sees is the dog.
But Neo, how can he focus on those people when he's got this adorable dog?
So, do they just have to hit the kid once and Kyle loses?
Oh my gosh, man.
The only is to get him to like that car right there.
You know, why would they want to keep the kid alive?
Oh my god, get in the fucking car!
Did you just kill an innocent bystander? Oh.
Bro, Jack, scoop up this fucking kid and put him in the fucking car.
No, scoop up the kid and run! Why are we watching him waddle?
Why doesn't he scoop up the child and then get on the hoverboard?
Because he has to learn to fend for himself.
Oh my gosh, man. No, I'm not gonna lie. One of the funniest things about...
Oh, it's best to go up and down.
Oh, alright.
Just keep shifting.
Alright, go ahead, Neil.
Just keep shifting for space.
No, shifting is how I died last time.
One of the funniest things about games is like when there's a very obvious solution but the gameplay doesn't allow it, and it's painful, but it's also very hilarious, but mostly painful.
Kid over there is like, I just learned how to walk yesterday.
When there's a simple solution, the game doesn't allow it. I'm like, that sounds like 50 different problems being.
Dude, look at the way he waddles. He's not even running normally. He's running on his tippy toes.
No, this is what I'm saying. He doesn't have any survival instinct. Look at all these... Bro, does he not see all these people trying to scoop him up and shoot at him?
Does this game have any negative repercussions for killing civilians?
He's clearly interested in other things.
Bro, I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Clearly he natural selection.
I mean, he survived.
Only because of the aid of another.
No. They just gave up though.
Insufferable mutt never liked anyone but the
I guess I'm just good with animals.
I hope we have enough eco to keep the metalheads at bay. During my travels in the deep wasteland, I saw some of the bigger ones. Awesome creatures.
We saw a big
Does
one
this
come
game have
out.
any negative rate?
He was ugly.
Not really. Okay, so that's not true. If you kill a civilian, will attract.
He is still looking for that ridiculous.
Oh.
But if you're killing a civilian during a guard sequence, there are no negative.
Disrupt his operation just in case. Knock down all the scaffolding at the site.
Just like how in Left 4 Dead game, survivors would have such an easier time if they just hopped over a fence instead of doing something that alerts hordes. Nah.
But right now it's completely unlimited hordes. Will we really be survivors?
I always love the fact that the Left 4 Dead crew actually kills most people they interact with just by talking to them because they're carriers of the virus. Actually,
And
I...
the game doesn't even tell you that ever. It's dumb because you have to read the comics.
Yeah, but I mean, if you pay
I had a phone call for 5 seconds. What the fuck did I miss? What topic are we on now?
No estoy gritando, estoy platicando.
Left 4 Dead and being fucked.
Yeah, ¿sí con el blood draw mañana o qué es viernes? Vamos como a las 11. Sorry, my mom just came in and asked me if I wanted to go to the hospital tomorrow to get my blood drawn. And I'm like, yeah, unfortunately, I have to get my blood drawn this week, and it's either tomorrow or I skip work.
Nothing so far.
Well, did Mangler take off?
So there I was, toe to toe with 5 of the nastiest metalheads.
And there goes.
Slime oozing from monstrous.
Where the hell did Mangler go?
No, fuck, I'm not gonna say it. No, I'm not gonna make that joke. Forget it.
All 10 of them surround me. But do I surrender? No! I summon my highly trained killer instincts and pounce! Yeah! There were 20 less metalheads in the world.
Oh, Daxter, you're amazing.
Yeah, I know. Scratch me there.
Quite a story there, golden boy. I guess you're just the animal I need for a dangerous kid. Combat metalheads have now been spotted right here in Haven Forest.
How many kills has Dante got? He's killed a lot of people.
But I'm sure with your killer instincts,
Human or demon?
go to the
That's a good point.
take them all out.
Because we technically know from, like, the anime in 2 that, like, he won't kill humans if he can avoid it, but he's also, like, he doesn't care if he does. They're just collateral.
Just like in real life. Oh yeah, apparently another shooting.
No, like in 2's novel, he literally has a line where she says, like, you kill humans, and he says, I'm not a humanitarian.
Well, I mean, he definitely would fit well with the other demons in Megaton.
Hang on.
It's a dual platform? This is the drill platform. I really remember this one not being fun either.
Kyle, you've been dominating so far. What do you want about? Honestly, at this point, I think you're just lying to me. I think these missions are hard. There we go.
It is the drill
Anything?
platform.
I mean, at this point...
How fun.
Wait, didn't I say that in the 2's novel? Yeah, that's what Kyle said. Probably Google Plexia, number of demons.
It's kind of like the it's kind of like the mine level in Brutal Legend, except there's no Def Leppard playing.
I actually do remember playing the mine level of Brutal Legend. I still never went back to beat Brutal Legend. I still have to go back and beat it. I think I was in the middle of the first rock session or the first concert.
So you literally played the game for like an hour.
I played the game for like 2 hours. Fuck off. Before I head to bed, technically Dante's kill count for humans in at least several hundreds due to the one's novel. He kills 50 guys sent by Denver's and every single gang in the DMC one's novel. I see. He's killed more demons than the number of girls that has rejected Zim. Ha! The number of girls who have rejected me is 0. Ha! Because I don't...
How can you get rejected if you don't ask?
Exactly! Don't you feel silly? He actually shows the entire power structure of the criminal underworld. We get it, Baki. You think you're special. What are your guys' opinions on 2A Alien X?
I mean, it's arguable. It just depends on how you take one particular statement because it depends on how you take one particular statement. The most you get Alien X is either 2B or 2A.
Zim, that's just sad. I have other things to do with my time. Shut up. Actually, the one good thing about going to the doctor today is I was there wearing my Tom shirt when I went to the doctor. Both my doctors I went today were I think they're Indian, and I don't mean they're Native American. I think they come from India. And one of them was like, "Oh, who is this? Is this supposed to be you?" And I'm just like, "Fuck! I wish they looked like me." Mangler did.
That's the perfect time to advertise.
That's the perfect time to advertise my fucking. You're right. I should really learn when to advertise my novel.
Oh my god! Fuck off! No, this level is not fun because everyone has fucking grenade launchers, and if you touch anyone with the hoverboard, you fucking lose health.
Who wants to
It's
call?
not like cars.
Who wants to call how many times Kyle's gonna die? I'm thinking at least 10.
Fuck this level. Keep going.
You suck ass! You literally jumped on top of the grenade!
God damn, just...
The hoverboard sucks to use.
Then don't use it!
You have to use it! You have to use it to break the fucking chains.
You know what else is in here? Basically all of Hitman Assassin's Creed just decided to stop murder kill because Dante basically makes it popular not to kill. 20? I don't think he'll die 20 times. I think Kyle is an alpha gamer. I think he's got this without 20. Anyways, actually, okay, now that I'm more or less done with my other stuff, I should get back to work on writing the next book. I gotta finish the chapter I was on the other day because I haven't been able to write recently. 50 deaths? He's not gonna die 50 times, Pimp Demon. Come on, Kyle's not that bad. Wow, man. Oh. Wow, so just because she becomes a tree, it's okay to kill her. I see how it is.
Bruh, trees have rights too, you know.
For
Just
real.
like Alex.
Kyle, aren't you a fucking florist? Shouldn't you be supporting trees?
Not all trees are equal. I'm sorry.
Are you telling me in your garden over there your trees are separate but equal?
I'll say it right to their bark.
So, have you ever seen that one movie, I think it was called The Happening, where, like, the plants turn on mankind and kill them with, like, a specific chemical that goes through them? If that happened to you, would you just look at the plant and be like, you're still trash? See? Kyle's got this. Only white-colored trees deserve to live? Fucking Norwegians. Question, I just found this today. What is Hololive? Hololive is this very sad thing that people who are very lonely get into. What?
Shut up.
What?
Shut up.
What? Oh, Neo, are you saying you're a fan of Hololive?
Well, yes, but also, too, you can't even talk about one. You haven't even got laid yet. But also, anyways.
And you're the one who sims for every girls who aren't even real.
Bro, you can't even use that on me, bro. You already fucking know that.
Bruh, just because you got laid, you think you can't be a simp.
Well, for one thing, there's a difference between actually just watching them just because I actually enjoy them and genuinely simping, for one thing. But also, too,
this is my believe you face.
Man, fuck off. Anyway, Hololive is basically this VTubing agency that has a multitude of talents, from whether it be from idols to streaming. Their main focus is idol work, so they're mainly doing stuff like dancing, singing, especially singing, and not to mention all of them are really good singers, actually, funny enough. But most people focus on their streamings because that's what they're most famous for. But they're mainly idols, what people don't realize though. But anyways, yeah, basically Hololive is this agency that's basically gotten popular. all I'm gonna say is that, like, yeah, no, you should definitely give them. You definitely should give them an interest because, well, it depends. It depends because you usually find your way into the rabbit hole through some clip, and then it just goes from there. That's usually
No,
how it goes.
no, Newman. I said even if you get laid, you can still be a simp. I didn't say getting laid makes you immune to simpage. That's Neo over here claiming that.
Hold on, I didn't even say that makes you immune to Simba. That just means you can't call me fucking lonely.
I can call you. I can't call you lonely. I know you.
I've been laid and I am lonely.
Kyle, you get laid at the local brothel. It doesn't count for you.
Look, just because I'm not lonely for an hour doesn't mean I'm not lonely the rest of the time.
Bruh, you're only as lonely as your bank allows you to be. Shut up. You don't suffer the same way the others do. Well, I'm right. Bro, dude, you literally made it sound like it costs $200 to let a girl pee, like get peed on. Bro, I bet normal sex is like what, $20, 30?
Whatever you do with a crack whore is your business.
No, when Neil asked you about the brothels, you fucking said that like your estimation for fucking the crazy shit was $200. So tell me, Kyle, how much does it cost to go to a brothel for a regular visit?
I don't know. It could be. Well, it depends on what establishment you go to.
What's the cheapest you got?
Are you going to a cheap one, or are you going to like a high deluxe one?
Provide the price ranges anyway.
Anywhere between 60 to 1,000.
Yeah, fuck out of here. Literally for the cost of a fucking 360 game, you can get laid for like what, an hour? Yeah, fuck out of here. He doesn't get to speak. He doesn't fucking. He's not on the same boat as the rest of us.
If there's 60, it's usually not an hour.
Do you need an hour?
Not necessarily.
Kyle, I'm not telling you if you can last an hour. I'm telling you if you need an hour. Take it easy. You don't have to defend your position in bed.
Last an hour? God damn. Do I look like a stallion?
The way my cousins told me, lasting for an hour is supposed to be your average. You guys have brothels? Kyle does. Wonder.
I'm sorry, but I've got a body like a dropped lasagna. I don't have the stamina to go for an hour.
Speaking of which, how has your health improved now that you got off your fucking death sentence of a diet?
Oh.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Have you checked?
Dude, I'm literally going for another blood test on Monday.
Dude, because it's not a blood test, that's your problem! Fuck, these doctors think a blood test is gonna solve everything! Enjoy your open world city, because when you hit Jack 3, it's gonna be gone, lol. Yeah, but
hey, I actually prefer like the way Jack 3 does things compared to this.
Because Jack 3 like kind of not only focuses it, but it also makes it like less boring. Wait, NSW.
Yeah, actually, that's a pretty good way to put it.
Nello's asking if New South Wales has a brothel. I don't know why he's asking. He's broke as fuck, but I guess he's asking.
New South Wales, the entire country has them.
Get out of the area. This is Crimson Guard business. One of Vin's eco tankers is coming in.
Like, I think I actually did this once. I think I remember looking up the local brothels, and like there was like a list of 20, and I sent them to Zim and Neo.
What? Oh yeah. No.
Why don't they have guns that are cool like yours? Why does she have a crappy pistol? Ew, she's hot.
Ready for another?
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point to bring up. That's a fair statement to say.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, bro. And fuck it.
Go ahead and say.
Bro, I still love how much they got away.
Entertaining.
I still love how much they got away with saying in this. Because she literally has a voice line where she says, "Payback's a bitch."
No one cared. Hang on, Kyle. What the fuck did you? I mean, not Kyle. Fucking Neil. What the fuck did you just say?
Nothing.
No. You said something about entertaining. What the fuck did you just say, boy?
Wait, did you actually hear all what I well?
I did not hear the subject, but I heard entertaining at the end. Man, she's
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Australian brothels sound entertaining.
I would hope so. Otherwise, they're kind of useless.
Look, I'll just say this now. If any of you can be bothered to come over for a visit, I will shout you.
Bet.
Neo, that's $1,000 just to go to a brothel. I mean, yeah,
you're not going to a high end one.
No. I mean, like, it's $1,000 to go to fucking Australia. Honestly, if my financial aid came back, I was thinking of planning a trip over there, but that's a little too rich for my blood currently.
Nah. I don't think I would go to Australia just for that though. I'll probably go for some other stuff, but I'm gonna definitely drop by there for sure though if I ever do go.
Wait, she just goes away? Yeah. I don't know how you look like, Kyle. I do. I know what they all look like except for Mangler. Except that's a lie. I saw what Mangler looked like. You can find him in the local colleges.
The best way to describe what I look like Sloth from the Goonies.
That's fucked up.
No, he looks like Fat Neo.
I am a raging 3 out of 10.
No, he looks like Fat Neo. What? He looks like Neo from the Matrix, but fat.
Oh.
Well, that was when he showed me the picture the last time, but he did lose weight since then, so he hasn't showed me a picture since then.
You sure you want to come to Australia? We got a lot of spider. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. That's definitely gonna be a huge pain in the ass. But if I'm gonna stop by there, for you know what, then that's not gonna stop me. I have more resilience.
He likes spider.
Have you seen the giant spider that rolls at you though?
I actually have, not in person, but I actually.
That's in Australia.
Are you talking about the sun spider?
Yeah. Anyways.
Bruh, are you going out to the middle of the outback? Unless you're going out to where there's fucking sand forever, you're not gonna count one.
Alright, hang on. Mesh is 6 or 7. I prefer his first love interest. Honestly, both the girls in this game are pretty good, but like, I don't know. I mean, the first love interest is nice. I'm not sure which one's better though.
We destroyed Crew's cargo.
Doesn't matter. I'd ride both of them like a stolen bike.
For 5 minutes.
Are you always this difficult?
Yeah.
Let me handle this, Jack. Listen,
No.
The same average I can take a stolen bike.
we can outrace anybody.
5 minutes.
Now, there's just 2 things you need to know. 1, we don't want
Okay, no, that's where it's at right there.
And 2, you just lost a date with Orange Light. Let's go.
Daxter, it is you.
I love how she doesn't realize that Jack was talking shit
No,
about her.
They did not have to give. Okay, they did not have to give her like proportions. They didn't have to do that. Like, goddamn, dude.
You mean just the hourglass figure?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. I think they aged her up actually. Well, which would make sense obviously because you know it's been like what 2 years.
Yeah.
Well, sort of.
Working with the underground, fighting a baron. But he's
Dante's not virgin.
I mean, after we're done with like the Lost Frontier, I'll see if I can download daxter and we'll go through daxter as well, even though that's a chore of a game.
Damn.
It is not a good game. I'd rather play the Lost Frontier a million times over than daxter again. At least the Lost Frontier is fun. The only bad thing about it are the models.
Jack, my boy, I need that relic you found, eh? A special client has requested it.
Sorry about that, Crew. I must have forgotten.
Right.
Doesn't he like technically like? Well, actually, we'll just wait and see. Unless that still counts as intercourse. Technically, intercourse is anything that penetrates your body.
No, shut up. I know where this is
So, technically, Dante is just masturbating the way a woman does when he stabs himself.
So, does that mean you can claim that you've been penetrated by doctors?
Oh, oh my god.
I mean, technically my black, technically, by all accounts, my black cherry would have logically been popped after that prostate exam. Good God.
How does it feel to be penetrated in the eye?
I don't want to talk about it. Today's been today and tomorrow have just been bad days. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what?
Hang on, I'm just switching devices over.
If I hope I get a clean bill of health so I don't have to see a doctor again for another 2 or 3 years. Oh good God. Listen. If girls with a dildo can call it sex, then technically yes, my doctor did fucking fuck. Listen, I've lived a long life. It hasn't been all glitz and glamour, I'll tell you that much. I'm an old man. I've seen a lot of shit.
You're not old.
I'm sorry, what was that, Neo?
He said tomorrow hasn't even happened yet.
Yeah, but I gotta give blood, and I expect that's gonna turn into a fucking geyser like Kill Bill. Look, man, it's been a long week. My college got canceled. Fucking other shit's gone in the way. You're not even in your 30s, and I've seen shit that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. But I would wish it on Kyle, because fuck him.
Yeah.
Look, man.
Ow.
Oh! So you survived the jab boost into the wall, but not the little fucking love tap!
These vehicles suck up. This is why I'm really surprised that Jack X is so fucking good when it comes to the racing, because these I can't.
No, it's already Thursday for me. I'm gonna get my blood drawn probably at like 10 o'clock tomorrow or 11 in the morning. Hopefully they just do my hand, otherwise it's gonna be a pain in the ass. It's gonna take like 30 minutes to an hour, and then I'll be done with my hopeful doctor appointments for a while. And then I can just cry in my room at the violations that have been done to my body. You know, like God intended.
Soul is that Ratchet 2 has something similar to this, but it's way better.
Uh-huh. Very believable. Very based.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, Need to get to work on typing here.
King. Pretty fun, cuter, Tamamo, or Megumin? Megumin. Just Megumin. That's all.
Isn't she in a spin-off anime?
Yes, and I'm gonna watch that shit.
Kind of weird she gets a spin-off when, like, Aqua's technically been around for a long time and has caused other heroes to show up that have caused problems for them. You'd think there'd be a prequel manga with her.
Well, it's just because Mega Man's the most popular character from the show.
Are you serious?
Yeah, usually.
Huh?
Well, it was probably more than that, but that's probably one of the main contributing factors.
Well, it's like, what other story do you have to tell? Like, you have the movie that already fucking told her backstory.
I don't know. I mean, they can continue. I don't know. They can. There's a lot of things that they. I mean, there's some things that they can do. I feel like they're probably going to pull out something good. Like, yes. Oh damn.
Fucking beautiful, Kyle.
I actually would. I wanted to see if I could actually make it without jumping, and I've now got my answer. So now I'm going to continue to jump.
Lil DR Astrid, who's cuter. I'm assuming Neo would know that. I don't know what the fuck those are.
Is it weird that I can tell who asked the question by what the question is?
No, you think it's Ryan, right? But it's actually Pimp Demon.
Oh.
Yeah.
My spidey sense is off.
Ryan asked the last one, to be fair.
I'm gonna be honest. It might just get at the daxter if I'm being honest. Wait, Tamamo was way hotter. It's not about but he wasn't just talking about looks though, talking about mannerisms and so on and so forth.
Did Kyle really just crash in 1 second that I turned my head away? Yeah.
Also, Tamamo was good looking, but like still, I'd probably realistically take Megamine over her anyways, to be honest.
Is the other one also underage?
Tamamo from Fate. Damn, people really are okay. Well, yeah, Tamamo from Fate.
Zim, have you never played Skyrim? I did, and I didn't like it.
Hang on, Dax.
I'm surprised Kyle didn't either.
What didn't you like?
I didn't like Skyrim.
Preach.
Skyrim was I'm gonna be honest, it was a trash game. Although...
Damn, you called it damn.
Well, underage is how Neo likes them. Damn, Pimp Demon, damn.
I mean, she literally is of age by the end of the novel, so, yeah.
Uh-huh.
You can take that and shove it.
Okay, buddy, if you say so. Scanser didn't happen. Anyways, the question a little out of spite, but Goku versus Alien X. Honestly, even if Alien X wasn't stronger than Goku, he'd probably still win if he's still tier 2. Alien X has powers that, like, do shit.
You wouldn't even need Alien X. Ben has weaker aliens that have, like, way better hacks. Not than Alien X, just way better hacks than Goku.
Provide some challenge, huh?
Hey, I watched your race today. You were pretty amazing out there.
Oh, thanks, Kira. This
Are we sure Aqua isn't the god of useless? I don't know. Here's the thing. There's actually somewhat of a reason for that. Honestly, it's just due to the fact that.
Thanks for helping out with that team.
So it's kind of, well, then again, because a lot of, I do watch the anime, but a lot of my knowledge also extends to the novel because I've read basically all of them, all volumes and the shit, at least up to date for now. There's gonna be more in the future, but part of the reason I could speculate why she just is the way she is when she's in mortal form is just the fact that, like, well, she hasn't really had to do much because of her godly powers. And also just because of the fact that she kind of is dumb at points, like, not even gonna lie.
Look at Jack
I like
stuck in the
Aqua.
triangle.
But I like Aqua though.
Oh, that's lame. Hang on.
Oh yes, love the love triangle.
The love triangle lasts for one game.
As if the choices were really that decisive, because I already know which one I would have went for. But...
I'm sure you do. You sick fuck.
Guys are talking about Konosuba Aqua, not badass Keyblade Master Aqua. I mean,
what's the difference? They both failed. Alright, so Kyle's being inappropriate.
Being inappropriate. I'm being everyone's in a voice.
This is Unit Alpha.
Hmm.
We're en route.
Wait, is that the panel where Kenshiro says Rao could destroy everything? Hang on.
She kind of dumb. I mean, yeah. No, here's the thing about Aqua. It's like she is like she does have some dumb moments, but it's also kind of implied that like she does know more than what she's letting off. Kind of. It's not really entirely clear, but it's implied though. Can Alien X recreate all the powers of any aliens in Omnitrix? Actually, based off some statements, I think that is an arguable thing you can say. It's arguable, but I wouldn't say it's 100% concrete, though. Like, it's possible to say that, but I wouldn't really say it's, like, concretely he can do that. Or that he can't do it, just, like, not sure. But it's implied, though. So I gotta find the one, I gotta actually find the description that, like, implied it, because it wasn't, like, a statement for... Yeah, no, it wasn't a statement from the show itself, but it was from supplementary material that is valid.
I mean, given the powers of Alien X, I just assume he could. Anyway.
I read some weird
Yeah,
shit.
no, I was gonna say, I don't doubt that he can. It's just that as far as like an actual statement, there is one that implies so, but never outright confirmed.
Like I read this book about this loser named Rin who no one liked.
Damn.
Pain. So, I'm part of a Fist of North Star Discord server on the side. And they're starting to be based. They're starting to do the Uni Kinshiro arguments based.
Oh god. None that actually have context. None that actually have context for that.
Based. Listen, Rin's a good. Fuck all of you. Rin's a good character. Fuck Kyle. Fuck.
Fucking hate this mission.
Man, you keep bitching about these missions.
No, this one fucking sucks.
Hey, be careful with that. Plasmite, huh? Cool. How does it work? Ah! I believe this is yours. Hey, not my problem anymore. Oh, really? You're the hero. No, Jack's the hero.
Oh my god, I forgot how dumb the writing was in this game sometimes.
Great.
I love it.
Arms the whole lot. Don't move. On second thought, move far away. Go through the portal and drop one bomb into each eco well before they all go off. You only have 2 minutes.
2 minutes to do that entire mission. Seems sounds about right. So just get rid of the bombs? No, because you have to shut down the metalheads like coming out. So you have to do the entire mission. You have to like take them all out before the bombs go off. Otherwise, otherwise the problem still exists. No, Tom's a good character. Alexander's a good character. The guy with the notepad is a good character.
That's one well down. Where to go?
Why do you do this to me, Pimp Demon? Why are you naming Lily over a character of Rin?
History, 4 left.
Pain. Nothing but pain.
If Ben 10 comes back to Death Battle, do you think they'll upgrade his power from Uni to Multi? Probably not. Well, actually, maybe, but probably not.
You're throwing them into devices there.
That's the 4th well. 2 bad boys left.
Come on, Kyle, you got this. Because Rin sucks. Rin's fine. You cannot imagine how like disheartened, like how like I mean I don't really care, but like I will admit the reception of Rin was a lot worse than I thought it was going to be. I worked so hard to make that character more nuanced, and then it
now
just
you know how now you understand how writers feel when they try to make the audience like a character, but they end up liking the character that wasn't supposed to be.
Absolutely fucking beautiful, Kyle. Nice fucking job.
He just killed himself.
I was probably gonna make it too.
That's one well down. 5 to go.
But watching this makes me want to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater now.
Yes, I can't believe you gave that badass armor to that loser. He's not a loser, and technically the armor's not his. But I'll explain that later in the second book. But you won't care.
3 wells cut. Only 3 to go.
What, when Tony Stark gives him the Iron Rapist?
I mean, Death Battle now has DMC in Uni, so they might have been at Multi.
I mean, by their logic, Green Lantern would still win, though. They literally scaled Green Lantern's ring to an extra-dimensional, like, hyper-reality concept.
It's stupid, you know.
You're right, I won't care. Wow, you're just waiting for the next Tom book. Wow. I don't think it's that they've been upgrading a lot of people in Death Battle. I think they've kind of realized that a lot of the backlash from other scalers and other popular scalers can be kind of ignored a little bit if like you just scale it a little more like everyone else. Kyle, are you not going to make it?
30 seconds left. Then we go. Boom!
There was an egg I had to get.
Dumbass.
Hey Neil, which fake girl do you like more, Sakura
I
or...
don't remember. I don't remember how to get to the last one.
It's
Oh
over-
no!
I'll probably get that to... I decide. I might just get that to... I can't... Damn, I cannot actually... I might just get to the Sakura, but it's a hard one. I literally cannot actually decide on that. They're saying Yujiro should be in Death Battle.
I'm surprised he hasn't been in already.
Who is?
I just think they haven't found a good opponent for him.
Yeah, I was gonna say who the fuck would even be his matchup?
Part of me was tempted to just say Akuma, but nah.
Because of how because of how fucked they like to do matchups, it'll be Endeavor.
I mean, I think Yujiro wins that one actually.
Three wells cut. Only 3 to go.
It's my ass. I fucking hate this mission. I just need 30 more seconds. No, this mission shouldn't be 2 minutes. It should like be 2 minutes 15.
Well, no. So the problem is that Yujiro's a better father than Endeavor. Yeah, I'm gonna say that Yujiro's actually a better father than Endeavor is. Although then Endeavor was. Endeavor is trying to be a better fighter. So apparently, fucking My Hero Academia is ending. I guess we're already like midway through the war arc. Like they're closing off all the other character storylines.
Also, the funny thing is as well when you talk about like characters who hate their parents, Baki doesn't technically hate Yujiro anymore.
Which is really fucking stupid.
That's the 4th well. 2 bad boys left.
If that battle does Nero versus Hellboy with the G1 scale, and how poorly do you think it'll be received? I don't know actually, because there's not a big DMC community.
Only a minute before we're toast, Jack.
Alright, Kyle. Do you think you can make it? Tarnish versus the Dragonborn makes no sense. If a death battle is going to happen, it's going to be between like any of those characters. It's going to be the Tarnished versus either the Dark Souls protagonist or the Bloodborne protagonist. They're not going to do a fucking... They're not going to do Skyrim.
Yeah, that is fair. Honestly, it'd be a pretty interesting one. Although sadly, at least for how I scale Elden Ring at the current moment, it's kind of on the weaker end for like Souls games that isn't like... I'm talking about stuff that is like... Well, I guess I might as well count everything. Besides like Sekiro, it's probably like one of the weaker ones. Keep in mind, that's not saying much because like the other ones are just actually really stupidly powerful. But like,
He made it! He made it!
I don't think we're gonna see Elden Ring in Death Battle anytime soon, though. Especially if I haven't even seen Dark Souls yet.
Thank goodness you blew up those wells. I sure don't want any more metalheads coming around here. Good work, boys.
Cuphead versus Dark Souls. In what aspect? I like both games, but I would obviously pick Dark Souls. Because I said before on record that Dark Souls is like one of my favorite series of all time. And Dark Souls 1 is one of my favorite games of all time in my top 5.
Killing, the devouring. The Baron's scheming will only result in this city's falling prey.
Zem, where can I buy your book?
Buy your book so I can... Oh, never mind.
Oh, it's on Amazon. I think it's $2.99.
Your sidekick are causing quite a stir in our fight against the Baron.
You hear that, Jack? You're the
I wouldn't recommend you.
Hey, Wise and Whiskey, you got something itching under your robes? They have ointment for that, you know.
It's just my aching bones. word, the Baron is sending one of his large tanker ships out to the drill platform.
What the fuck? Did she just go there?
Ill-gotten eco. Go out to the drill platform through the warp gate and knock out that ship.
I'm sure it's gonna be an Elden Ring DLC with the final boss 200 times stronger and the strongest boss from the other Elden Ring. Prove me wrong.
Keep up the good work.
Yeah, that's if Elden Ring even gets DLC. I know it sounds.
They're going to go on.
I know it sounds kind of weird to say, but like, I mean, it might not get DLC. They might just actually say it's a complete game and be done with it.
I mean, in all fairness, in my opinion, it doesn't really need DLC. The game's already good enough as it is.
I mean, yeah, but like DLC is just extra money.
You know who I'm surprised they actually haven't had in Death Battle yet?
Who?
Dr. Cortex.
Who's it? Oh, Polnareff?
No, he
No,
said
Dr.
Dr. Cortex.
Oh, I heard that as Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, I don't think they even have Crash in Death Battle to begin with.
Yeah, they do. They had him against Spyro.
Who
But the
won?
problem is that they composited the fuck out of Spyro and gave Crash.
Wait, did they do that? Because I must have forgotten.
Kyle's just salty at Spyro beat Crash.
Damn. I must have forgot about that one then. I have to go back and watch that because I actually completely forgot about it.
After recontextualizing some of like Crash's feats, he should have won.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, in all fairness, yeah, I think Crash would win that too, but then again, well, truth be told, it does depend on how you scale Crash. I personally just have Crash at, like, Planet, maybe Large Planet, and I have, like, Spyro, like, I gotta actually revise where I have Spyro, because, like, your average vanilla Spyro is strong, but, like, not as strong as Crash, though. The only version I would say of Spyro that I can really mess with, Crash is, I forgot which version it was. It was the one that has that, like, that crazy shit in it.
It's Legend of. And the problem is that like they advertised it as like, oh, OG Spyro versus Crash, and it's like, no, you lying fucks. Put in parentheses, Legend of Spyro versus Crash.
No, FromSoft did state that we should look forward to more of the Elden Ring IP when it sold 12 million.
I think that might be sequels or something in the likes. I mean, it could be DLC too, but I'm just saying. That's what it's more likely, in my opinion, going to be.
Watch it.
In that case, I look forward.
Watch it be DLC armor. That's just Dark Souls armor. They don't even actually make new armor. They just port it over from the Dark Souls 3 remaster.
Also, like, the sad thing about having Dr. Cortex in Death Battle is that, like, I bet he's going to get ripped out. And he's not even going to get, like, any of the good matchups like Dr. Nefarious.
If Ben 10 comes to Death Battle, who can he fight? There's a lot of matches that Ben 10 can have that like they actually missed out on. For example, they could have had him go against just about almost any version of Mega Man because they thematically work and so on and so forth. They could have had him go against like Danny Phantom or something as well too, because there's some thematic connections there as well.
Didn't they do that?
Watch a big Beast Boy.
They're going.
Watch a big Beast Boy.
Oh my god, no! Why would they do that? I hope they don't do that if they bring them back.
Bruh. Well,
Yeah, no, the point.
I'll say they already did Danny Phantom versus like Jake Long, right?
Yeah, they did, but I'm just saying that if they bring him back here, they could do that potentially. But I really want to see Ben 10 versus like just about any version of Mega Man. It could be Classic, it could be X, it could be Geostellar from Star Force, or it could be like really just about any. Because like a lot of them do have like a lot of them do have good thematic connections to Ben. But also I just really want to see it on the basis of how their abilities work and just how very similar they are as well.
If Ben 10 comes back, it's gonna be Generator Rex.
Yeah, that is. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, that would have to be the one they had to bring back actually, because that's who he should have fought. Honestly,
didn't they have a crossover?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, no, they did. They did have a crossover. It was pretty interesting actually.
Basically, I forgot Versuki has Dante Multi. That is true. If Ben fought Danny, he would kill that ghost. So basically, the way the fight Generator Rex went, if I remember correctly, is Rex could beat the more standard aliens, but Ben's like more haxy aliens just kind of stomped him. Although, if we give Rex his god form, technically, I think he might actually be able to beat most of Ben's aliens.
You could actually, you could make a case for him having the meta nanonites or whatever you call it, whatever they were. Yeah, you can make a case for him in that because he has like some pretty good hacks in that.
Yeah,
really having control over like space, time, gravity, technology, so on and so forth on like a universal scale.
Yeah, like he literally becomes God.
And he just rejects the power for no fucking.
It's called being a good person, Neo. Crossovers back in the day were the shit.
Nobody's talking about the Secret Saturdays crossover though.
No, I know about it. I'm just not.
I'm the only one that remembers that show.
Yeah, because I'm the only one that actually doesn't remember it. But no, I'm not sure how I feel about it personally. It just seemed kind of weird. It seemed kind of off to me. Mainly because, like, Zack still has his power. Well, so Zack still keeps his powers, so they come back. Argos survives the events of the series. And I'm just kind of wondering what happened to Zack Monday. Like, did that fucker just freeze to death in the Antarctic after he lost his powers, or did he survive? Ironically enough, for all talk of like progressive shit and everything, it had the I guess fucking half black, half white main character. His father was a black scientist who was incredibly prominent and competent throughout the entire series. Yeah, I mean, like if we're talking progressive points there, like fucking, I'm surprised that series hasn't been touched at all.
What about Rex versus Alien? Well, we kind of answered that in a way, but basically, you can make a case for Rex if he has like the meta nanites. Otherwise, yeah.
Yeah, and then Ben 10's got that whole fucking weird retcon shit over and over again. Oh, did you finally finish the mission? Yadro versus Assassin's Creed verse? Oh, Yadro would stomp most Assassin's Creed characters. Yeah, we're talking about...
That is true, though. That is true.
We're talking about any old shows, old forgotten shows. Anyone remember Chaotix? No.
Yes. Wait, you don't remember Chaotix?
I remember the name. I don't think I ever watched the show. I think that was one of those shows that was always on when like I wasn't around.
It was actually pretty solid. It was alright, actually. It did change art styles from like from Flash to like a more traditional anime style.
One show that I don't remember if it was actually good or not, but I remember it was very unique, was Code Lyoko.
Oh my god, bro, that is memories. I love Code Lyoko.
I can't remember if it was actually good or not, or if it was like nostalgia glasses, but I think it was like the first time I ever saw 3D animation consistently used for a TV show.
And whoever says nostalgia glasses, that show was fucking good.
If I remember correctly, wasn't it French?
Yeah, it was.
Ironically enough, a lot of the shows on Cartoon Network that were really good or really unique all came from different parts of the globe. Fucking, like, Total Dramas Canada, fucking, I think Totally Spies is from fucking also France as well.
Oh.
I didn't realize Total Drama was from Canada.
Yeah, because,
That was my shit after school.
Dude, Total Drama was great. Chalk Zone? Chalk Zone was pretty bomb, but...
Oh, also things like Winx and Witch also came from France, I believe, too, or at least Europe. I know one of them came from France.
I don't recall what that means. The Total Drama series... What?
Oh yeah, and when you look at most of like the 2000s cartoons, for some reason had like bullshit hacks and bullshit power scaling for no reason.
Will you stop with the deja voodoo stuff? It's
Yeah, Zana versus Am, dude. That's like literally putting a mountain against a molehill. Zana would shit on fucking Am. It's not even a question.
If I remember correctly, doesn't Winx get like multiversal?
Yeah, no, you can unironically argue the verse that high, but if you think that's crazy, Witch has like fucking actual 2A scaling and the likes.
Thereby unleashing the... Jeez Louise, faster lady! Stop with this snooty mythic talk already, huh? You know that it hurts my lips.
No, I don't understand what's with all these like magical girl based series or just outright magical girl series getting like stupid shit. Keep seeing like a trend here.
I don't think anybody knows this show, but anyone heard of Monsuno? I think I did see that one. Let me look it up.
How could you say that? How could you say nobody remembers Monsuno? Because I do. I know what that is.
Yeah, I did see this one actually. I saw the first season, and I wasn't able to watch it again. Yeah, I remember these characters.
So how do I get this
Bro, I missed this show, man.
I actually didn't realize it got 3 seasons. I do remember they added other colors, because the main characters had a blue-white color scheme. And then, like, the other monsters were, like, yellow. Okay, yeah, so we got, apparently, yellow, red, black, orange? Yeah, Monsuno was probably the worst toy, but I think it was, I remember the show pretty well. Or, not pretty well, but I remember it was pretty cool. The actual animations just set up.
Bro, if we're going down this rabbit hole, anyone remember Slugterra?
That name sounds familiar. Let me look it up. I think I've seen a couple episodes.
Oh my god, please, somebody know what that is, because I love Slugterra.
Yes, I saw a few episodes of this. I remember this. But unfortunately...
I've been to this series. Sorry, go on.
No, I was just going to say, but unfortunately I wasn't able to... A lot of these shows, I wasn't able to catch the full things of. In fact, I actually didn't see the end of the Secret Saturdays till like 3 to 4 years after it ended. Because on the day the finale was airing... My parents forced me to go to a pizza party for my fucking cousins I don't even talk to anymore. And I missed out on the season finale. So for 3 to 4 years, the cliffhanger was just there for me.
You think that's... Bro, you think that's pain? I literally missed out on watching the 3-part ending to fucking Avatar.
Oh!
You know where it came out in like 3 big fucking movies?
Yeah.
I missed that. I was so upset because I caught like the Black Sun like a couple of years earlier.
Max Steel?
What about Max Steel? Yes, I know that too. I love it. I love Max Steel as well.
I did not watch the cartoon for that, no. Is that the show where they get monsters and they get bigger when they get shot out with guns? I think so, yeah. But they like fucking throw them around like fucking Beyblades, but they're not Beyblades. They're containers they roll around.
He's talking about Slugterra, because that's more Slugterra thing.
It might be then.
Well, no, because it is. Yeah, well, I have to remember what Monsuno was, but no, that's more, sounds more of like a Slugterra thing. Because like in that show, like you have slugs and you literally shoot them like guns, and they get bigger as you shoot them out.
Are you thinking of 3D or 2D animation?
What?
Oh, no, I'm asking Pimp Demon. Fuck, no, I need to keep writing. What the fuck am I doing? Son of a bitch, I haven't even got a page done today because of all the fucking doctor appointments. I was there for like 7 hours today. They took...
What about Dinosaur King? Hey, Neo, what about Dinosaur King?
Yes, bro, we were talking about Dinosaur King, but you weren't even there.
Yeah, because Kyle didn't show up for the writing stream because Kyle was being lame.
No, we actually talked about that for like a good amount of time, but you actually weren't there. I was like wondering if anyone else even knew what the fuck Dinosaur King was besides the one dude asking me shit about it. But yeah, no, I like Dinosaur King. I caught a lot of episodes of it actually. I loved it. Yeah, I was talking about Slugterra. Yeah, I figured because that sounded more like Slugterra than anything.
There was this one. You probably would have. I think it. Fuck. I'm trying to remember what the show was called. They had this character named Dante with red hair and a beard.
I think I know what you're talking.
That sounds very familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know.
It had a blonde main character.
Wait a minute. It's Huntix. It's Huntix.
Is it Huntix?
That's what it was.
Here, let me
Yes,
take a...
I know what it is now. Yeah, it's Huntix. That's what it was. I love it.
Yeah, Huntic. Huntic was pretty good. Did not catch it all, but I remember that was pretty good.
It had one of the best opening themes ever. I love it.
You know what's something that was actually pretty good, but I never caught the ending to it, but I actually caught up on the book for it? Del Toro's Quest.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Transformers
I don't even know.
Prime versus Avatar.
Nah, bro. You tripping.
Which Spider-Man show had the biggest cliffhanger, Unlimited or a new animated series? I'm gonna say Unlimited because Unlimited had one season. And at the very end of the season, they introduced Mary Jane, and he can't, and like that's it.
And Unlimited was...
Unlimited was fucking cool.
It was something. That's all I can say. I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it. It was a thing, and I think I don't know what to feel about it.
You bastard.
Nah, Transformer Prime was peak. Well, if that's peak, then Avatar is perfection.
When we say Transformers Prime, are we talking about the 3D one that was on the hub?
People talk about Transformers Prime while I'm here. I was just like, what about Transformers Animated? That's pretty good too.
What, the one from the fucking 80s?
No. Like, Transformers Animated is really like Transformers in like a fucking anime aesthetic.
Let me see. I remember this one. This one actually was pretty good too. Surprisingly, Transformers had some pretty solid fucking cartoon runs. They just can't seem to land movies.
Yeah, no, like, I don't... Yeah, no, you're right. It's like, they had really good cartoons, especially if you remember shit like Beast Wars. That was also really good, too. Anyone actually watched that?
Sorry, Neo. It was a little before my time. I do know about it, though. What I was gonna say was fucking, I don't know. Transformers Prime had a really solid ending movie. Like, that ending was a really big payoff for the entire series. I mean, Avatar was too, but...
You're going. Bad.
Oh, no, I think you were going to say
I don't know, bro. I mean, this might be just my nostalgia glasses on, but, like, still, when it still comes to, like, Transformers movies, my favorite is still gonna be the one from, like, the 80s movie, the one where they fucking introduced Unicron. That
you
movie,
got the touch!
I don't give a fuck. You can say
You
nostalgia.
got the
That
power!
movie.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, that movie was the... I don't give a fuck what reviewers say. That movie was fucking... I love it.
I actually, for me, Transformers, the movies by Michael Bay, kind of went south. I'm going to say probably after 2. I think Dark Side of the Moon wasn't all that good.
Nah, I'm going to say the trilogy... The trilogy was solid. People were saying, like, oh, it focuses too much on the humans. Yeah, but you'd also have the same problem if they did nothing but focus on the fucking Transformers.
Well, Dark Side of the Moon isn't bad, but it's definitely the weakest of the 3, and I'm putting that above fucking Revenge of the Fallen, because a lot of people don't like Revenge of the Fallen. I think it's fine. Teen Titans vs. Teen Titans Go.
Shouldn't even be a question.
Yeah. You got... I mean, they did have
Only a fucking crackhead would say go. Like, just straight up.
I mean, it got its own movie.
Wasn't that literally, like, one of the jokes of the crossover?
I'm not gonna lie, man. Teen Titans Go got pretty meta and pretty interesting in some bits. I will admit that, at least.
Yeah, because, like...
Didn't Teen Titans Go cross over with Teen Titans?
Yeah,
they did.
But they didn't keep the personalities, like, super one-to-one with the original. So they're more serious, to be sure, but, like, even by comparison to the original, they're still different characters.
Yeah, although one thing that the quote-unquote crossover does reveal, though, is that, like, Teen Titans Go, like, universe is just, like, a rebooted version of, like, the original by, like, Control Freak. It's pretty stupid. He's pulled that, but I don't mind it.
Control Freak's powers were always kind of weird. Like, what his actual remote could do was always a little inconsistent.
But, so by all technicalities, Teen Titans Go is a reboot.
Poor people. Transformers 1 and 4 are the only Bayformers I like. What was 4? Dark Side of the... What was 4? What was 4?
No. 4 was one that had Lockdown, I believe.
So that's Age of Extinction, huh?
Age of Extinction. I didn't particularly like that one.
It wasn't the best, but I thought it was alright.
I didn't like that one, but I thought Last Night was actually like not terrible.
I will say this though, what Bayfarmers did get was a surge of pretty good fucking games though, like way too many.
The first Transformers movie game was oof. That was some good shit.
The first and the second one are really good when it comes to their games.
No. What version of what version of Dark Side of the Moon did you play? Because the PS2 version is just a side-scrolling beat 'em up.
Dark Side of the Moon?
No, fucking Revenge of the Fallen. My bad.
I played it on PS3 because if you play it on Wii, PS2, PS3, or the DS, you got vastly different experiences because they're different games.
Yeah, because I played it on the PS2. That's why I was asking what version you played.
No, the one on the PS3 and 360 is like fucking goat.
Because I was gonna say the original Transformers game was fucking bomb.
How powerful is Avatar verse? I'm not talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender. I don't know.
You mean fucking?
I do remember the movie having like some pretty like interesting technology and the like for like some there's some stuff in there, just nothing that I really bothered to scale it or anything like that though.
You mean the environmentalist propaganda? The guy's practically jerking himself off on the page. Dude,
How did that movie even? How the fuck did that movie? How the hell was that movie like literally one of the biggest grossing movies for a while? Like what the fuck?
Because 3D.
I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's the fact that it looks really pretty.
No, it has everything to do with the 3D gimmick. 3D was super popular. Legendary Warrior. If you want to read the book again, it is on Amazon.
I'm just gonna say it now, whether it's like a hot take or not. The Avatar movie, not great.
No, it's fucking trash.
I genuinely did not like the movie. It hurt my eyes and I can't sit through it. Like even without the 3D glasses, I can't sit through it without getting a fucking headache.
I did not have that problem. When I watched the Avatar movie, it kind of occurred to me, because I didn't watch it in theaters. I watched it outside theaters, and that's when it kind of hit me. This movie is sold purely on its visuals of 3D.
Yeah, and that's what shit me. And whenever I point that out to my family, they're just like, can you just enjoy the movie? It's like, no.
Are you going to watch the new one just to see if the new one's bad too? They've already showed the trailer for it.
I mean, in all fairness, I do understand where they're coming from with that. Like, and at some point, here's the thing, I do kind of understand that because when I'm with family, even if it's like something I don't like or something like, hey, I would probably normally criticize. I'm like, let's just fucking enjoy it, or like at least try to bear through it because not everyone's a fucking critic. That's my mentality on the matter.
Do you even ever criticize anything? Just out of curiosity.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I will. Well, I guess technically no. I just point out things I don't like personally. So I guess no, really.
Well, no, the reason I'm asking is because because whenever we bring up Christmas for a game or something, you always say oh well, it's fine this because if someone can hold it off. So that's why I'm curious. Do you actually ever criticize movies or no?
Not really, because I think I've already made my stance clear that me personally, how I look at media as a whole, not just games or anything like that. Media personally, it's like at the end of the day, media in itself is just something that we all enjoy. If people can fucking do that, then hey, power to you. I'm not even gonna bother with that shit because at the end of the day, everything else beyond that are just things that we want out of just to get more value out of it or something like that. Like for example, when we criticize something, we want it to be better and the likes and so on and so forth. All it just does is goes back to entertainment and wanting to have value out of it. If people can get value out of it at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, sure, you can criticize it. That's within everyone's right. It's just at the end of the day, though, it's still people they liked it or at least someone did. So it's like,
I think the irony that really gets me with James Cameron is that he can't stand the fucking Marvel movies. And yet he wants there to be 20 Avatar movies. And he thinks that he still thinks that his Avatar movie is better than every Marvel movie that's come out. It's like, bro, calm the fuck down. You're like 4'2".
Damn. No, I'm not gonna lie. I've heard stories about James Cameron and how much of an ass he can be. Like, I've heard a lot from actors. That is, by the way.
He's James Cameron, Defender of the Sea. No, sorry, there's a South Park parody song about him, but no, yeah, that's the thing about James. I thought you were gonna miss that. A lot of directors at that point kind of get a big head, and I think James Cameron is one of the people who suffers from it the most. If that makes
I think
sense.
it's the fact he didn't like that Infinity War wasn't approaching Avatar.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Infinity War cheated to beat Avatar. Let's not lie to ourselves.
Damn.
No, they literally re-released the movie. No. It wasn't Infinity War. It was Endgame. They literally re-released Endgame in theaters just to beat Avatar's fucking record. Do you know how petty that is?
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I will say this though. Like, I will say this though. I mean, honestly, some movie had to beat it eventually.
Yeah, but like, it's kind of sad that you had a 10-year build-up, a massive multi-million-dollar franchise, and you couldn't beat Avatar in your first showing for your biggest movie. Listen, James Cameron can be a cunt all he wants, but you know what? I think it's pretty... have you seen Witch? I do not remember Witch. I think Neo mentioned it, though.
I did. But, no, I will say this. James Cameron definitely can live up to his reputation. It's just that still, dude, like, being a dick, please. But yeah, no, he definitely can live up to his. Because like I said this before, as crazy as it sounds, I actually do like a movie like Titanic. I do like that movie, despite what people want to say. That movie was fucking good. It actually really was.
You do realize Avatar was in theaters for 9 months? Was it? I did not remember that.
Oh shit, for real?
Hang on, let me check. That doesn't sound right.
What was it? 9 months?
He's saying he was there for 9 months.
What, Infinity War?
No, Avatar.
No, Avatar.
9 months? Fuck, that's a bit long.
No, I don't. That doesn't sound right. It was. Hang on, we'll look this up.
But yeah, no, it's just I've never understood like the appeal in Avatar, because even when I saw it way back, because again I've only seen it one time in my life and never again. It's just I never really never understood what really caught people.
Okay.
Well, Kyle already mentioned like what's probably like a contribute for that, but like I'm just saying.
Okay. So...
Oh no, exactly what caught people's eye, because whenever I've asked people about, that's the first thing they ever fucking talk about is how good it looks.
So, according to this, Avatar was in theaters for 34 weeks, but it became the highest grossing movie in cinema in 41 days. So, Kyle, you're gonna die. Oh my goodness. So, take that one as you will. Technically, yes, it was there for 9 fucking weeks. Alright, so how long did Endgame stay in theaters?
I'm on it. Wait a minute. I think this time you should go get the thing.
Endgame was there for 18 weeks. I think.
It's a curse, isn't it?
You know, so speaking of Endgame, you know what? Remember what's funny? I remember seeing these videos circulate of like people beating up other people who spoil Endgame. I remember seeing shit like that, and that's so fucked up, but it's funny.
I mean, it's kind of what you deserve if you spoil Endgame, you know?
Oh my gosh. No, here's the funny thing. I remember when Endgame was first. I mean, I'm sure you guys might remember this too, but I remember when Endgame was like just around and like people were like very heavy, now heavy on spoilers, but just in general heavy on the movie in general. God damn, dude.
I've always wanted to.
It's gonna be crazy. Like in like decades or so, we're gonna be speaking on this movie like how people spoke about like Titanic and shit.
So, do you remember when Endgame first came out and people weren't sure if they liked it, but after it's like sat with people, they realized that they really liked Endgame?
Yeah.
No, that's not the reception I got in my area. The reception I got in my area is that the longer Endgame was around, the more people didn't like it, or the more they had problems with it.
I'm not gonna lie, I had to watch Endgame to like appreciate the story because I and then I watched it.
So Kyle cuts out for his entire story.
Assassin's Creed Revelations. I actually did like Revelations though. Wait, are you talking about? Oh, a second. Oh yeah. I actually did like I did like Revelations. It was pretty alright. It was pretty solid in my opinion. But I don't know. Here's the thing about Endgame is that like I don't know how well I know how I feel about it. I like the movie. I actually really do. But like yeah, no. As time went on, I did kind of see some issues with it. But I did like it though personally. It's a really good movie in my opinion.
But I wouldn't mind taking out a few cruisers if that's what you're getting at. Never part of a bigger cause,
Assassin's Creed 3 is underrated. I mean, yeah, you're definitely right for sure. It is. I think it's one of the best ones in the series for sure. You know, have you ever played Rabby? Yes, I have.
Is 3 really one of the best in the series? Like, I'm not being stuck. I'm like asking.
No, I would argue so. Like, you may not agree with me or not once you actually do play the game, or if you actually do bother to play the game. But no, 3 was one of my favorites in the series. I think it was one of my favorites in the series. It's in my like top 5 for sure.
It's
but,
a slow
yeah, no,
burn.
really
It's a slow burn. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, like I said, not 5. 3 definitely has some good elements to it. I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say is that you may enjoy it or you may not enjoy it. That's all I can really say. I like the game. It was one of my favorites in the series. It's no Black Flag, but it's still good though, in my opinion.
Everyone brings up Black Flag. Like every time I hear about Assassin's Creed, dude, are they just charging you like kamikaze pilots? I've never played Black Flag, but I played the one I didn't appreciate was Revelations until I just watched the story later on, and I'm like, this is actually really fucking good. If only the gameplay didn't feel just like a watered down version of Brotherhood.
No, like I said, I can tolerate Revelations. Like I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty. It had some things that could have worked out, but I think it was pretty alright though. Although it definitely wasn't a Brotherhood.
All right, so hang on, Kyle died. I was gonna say, Neil, don't take this the wrong way, but you seem to be very tolerant of a lot of things. I don't know if that's quite the praise if you say you can tolerate it. Will the Avatar 2 movie surpass Endgame? That's the funny part about it. If they bring in the 3D gimmick or use that new 4D bullshit, maybe.
Oh god, 4D. Oh boy.
Yeah, no. I think it's called like ultra, like complete surround, where you hear the sounds all around you, the pictures pop. Dude, if you see that on IMAX digital, like the dome, where you actually, oh, dude, I'm gonna be honest, it could look really fucking nice. Like
Infinity War was. Oh, sorry, go on.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, if they actually use the technology now, it could fucking make some waves. I think. Still suck, but it could make some waves.
Infinity War was better than Endgame in my opinion.
Yeah.
Black Flag is definitely the best in the series. Yeah, no, I definitely agree there. It's in my opinion peak Assassin's Creed for sure. I don't think there will really ever be Assassin's Creed game that will surpass it, honestly.
How do you like your
Yeah,
boat
I've been saying
stealth
that for a while
missions?
too, so I'm not gonna bite the bullet there. Oh, sorry. What did you say, Zim? My bad.
How did you like your stealth boat missions?
Shut the Shut up.
What? What was that, Kyle?
That's a thing? I thought that was a meme.
No, there are missions in Black Flag where you have to stealthily navigate your giant fucking wooden fucking boat into shadows of behind another boat.
Look. It sounds crazy, but in gameplay, it actually is pretty interesting.
Uh-huh. Alright, buddy. Cope. Well, Kyle just killed this civilian.
I'm just surprised they're even doing another Avatar movie.
Oh, he's already working on 3, 4, and 5.
What the for real? Or you're fucking with me, right?
Dude, the reason he's been taking so long is I think he wants to release them every year now.
Oh my god, no. Bro.
What?
Why, bro?
Something wrong?
I mean, hey. Maybe he might have improved on the first one. Maybe.
If the movies are better, give it praise.
Oh shit, you're still here? I mean, for me, it was Assassin's Creed 3. Unironically, people complain about non-representation, and that game you play as a tribe leader in Search for Revenge.
Bro, the game... I don't see. Well, then again, even one of the DLCs touches about one of the most accurate things that happens in history. The fact that George fucked over. Well, you know, yeah.
Say it. Yeah. Say it. Insult our founding fathers, you fucking traitor.
So,
do it.
Bro, or you like cut out again? Sorry.
No, he just knows better. Anyways, go ahead, Kyle. Oh my god. The Kyle DC, no.
You hear me now?
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
You're a good character.
What? Who'd you say was
a good character? Sorry, go on.
No, I'm asking Kyle, like, who'd you say was a good character? You cut off for literally the first part of that.
I think it would have been a lot better if Connor was actually a good character.
Damn. I mean, I was just...
No, you know who's a good character? Haytham.
Oh.
His father.
That is true.
Yeah.
I wanted to play more as Haytham. I didn't want fucking Connor.
I'm gonna be right. I didn't hate Connor. I think he was. I felt like the term you're looking for was he was a bit underbaked.
Too like cardboard.
Imagine writing a story and your main character is trash.
Oh my.
Well, I will say this. At least he didn't rape everyone.
Wow, that's not what it does, you bastard. But no, but Connor was not. Connor was a boring main character. I played every Assassin's Creed up until that point, and yeah, he was definitely the most lackluster.
Yeah, even with the DLC, he still felt a little bit underbaked, and they could have like done more. But
I think they were trying to be a little too safe with him.
It's like I'm not asking him to be an Ezio, but I'm asking him to at least be good.
Or at least not be.
Oh, sorry.
No, you can finish.
My bad.
No, you can finish first.
I was gonna say, I think they might have. I think Zim is right. They might have played the safe card because people were probably going to say, "Oh, wait, this might be racist."
No, yeah, like, what's Connor's negative trait? That he's an unreasonable son. Most people would agree with Connor. Yeah, I'll say Connor's an unreasonable son. Do you remember how? Oh, good.
I say, why can't he release something good, actually good, like Alita Battle Angel? Man, I miss that series.
Man, do you guys remember how forced it was when Connor told his dad to fuck off, even though his dad's been helping him and showing him the truth every step of the way, and like a fucking
Yeah, and like holding his hand and even teaching him a few things.
Yeah, and like he reveals that George Washington betrayed him directly that he never would have known about. And instead of thanking his dad and being like, you know what, maybe we're not so different. Don't ever talk to me again, Dad. What?
No. I think the thing that got me was the fact that like it kind of did a fucking like a Ruby before Ruby did it, where like we were supposed to not like him, but he's like way better than anyone else in that fucking game.
He hid that information for his own purpose? Is that ever confirmed? Because it's not confirmed in the cutscene. All we know specifically is that he knows George Washington's... No. Actually, hang on a minute. Are you arguing that not bringing it up sooner counts as him using it for his own purpose? It's not his fault that Connor's too trusting. No, seriously, that's one of Connor's biggest problems, that he's so fucking naive.
It's also like, all the assassins are like, yeah, put your trust in him. Why? Because he's not a Templar, and that's all that matters.
No, like, and that's the funny thing about it, is, like, Connor's supposed to be the more mature and reasonable of the group, because, like, he has introspection of, like, the war between the Templars and the Assassins is pointless. Connor, shut the fuck up. You're not even going to save your people's land.
The thing that sucks is that, like, the Templars were fucking right. The Templars should have won. It would have made history a lot better.
Can I just point out for the fact that it's really fucked up in Assassin's Creed 3? You can become rich and own a mansion, and Connor will do nothing to help the Native Americans. He will just...
No. This is literally the Batman thing.
Yeah. You know what's actually like really fucked up is that like the series tries to go out of its way to be like, the Assassins are right, the Templars are evil. In Assassin's Creed 3, the Templars are fucking right. The Templars are literally trying to, like, keep order.
So...
And, like, Haytham even points out everything that's going to go wrong if you fucking stop them.
So...
And it all comes to pass. And Connor at the end of the game is just like, oh my, he was right. Oh no.
So if you actually pay attention...
Who would have fun?
If you pay attention to the entire lore, the way... If the Templars had taken control, the world would have been a better place. It just would have been ruled by an authority figure at the top that you wouldn't know about. There would just be a shadow government that directly controls everything. Connor can be hot-headed, blinded by emotion. He underestimates people a lot of times in the game.
I'm gonna say this now. Like, basically, what we have today, except a better world.
No, so basically the entire argument for the Assassins being the good guys is that they value human freedom regardless of what it brings. Whereas the Templars think that humans are pieces of shit that need to be, like, reined in, and they're willing to do it and make people's lives better.
And they're right.
Alright, Templar. Yeah, no, but, like, even Assassin's Creed 1, like, yeah, the Templars are doing shitty things, but they had literally bridged the gap of cultures between the fucking Muslims and the Catholic Crusaders. Once fucking
doesn't it also go out of its way to show that like the Templars are way more like open?
No, like literally that was one of the things that fucking I think Robert brings up, I think his name, is that like cuz your master at the end of the game is the big bad, but Robert's like the only difference between your master and us is that we were okay with sharing our power with others. He wasn't. Like, make no mistake, Zim, the pros of Templar rights is better than the cons. I mean, yeah, it depends on how much you value the idea of freedom, because the Assassins value it incredibly much. Although the Assassin Order is built on a lie anyways, so you kind of wonder how that organization lived as long as it did. Because
I think the only time they ever try and make the Templars like pure evil is during Ezio's time.
Even then, that's debatable. The only one that was really evil was, like, regarding the Templars, the only one that was evil was the guy in Brotherhood, but he wasn't in charge of the Templar Order. He was just their strongest member because he was actually able to do shit, fight, and was willing to act.
Wasn't it also because he was like one of the only people who could meet Ezio in combat and live?
No, like, that's the thing, is, like, this is why, for me, Brotherhood's probably one of the better fucking games by far, if not the best one, is because it also has the only antagonist that actually feels like he could actually put up a fight against you at the end of the game. Because he does put up a fight against you. I love the way he gets killed, actually, because he's like, no man can kill me, and Ezio just, like, lifts him over a giant wall. Then I'll leave your fucking life up to fate, and just drops him.
I remember that, and you have to fight, like, 1,000,000 fucking guards while you fight him.
Yeah, but he can actually fight you, and, like, you have to chip away his armor, too. Like, he's not just some fucking scrub. And also, he's, like... I love the fact that even when he's in prison and stripped of all of his power, he's able to make a new army and come back immediately. Like, the whole... Oh, what?
Actually, in Assassin's Creed 4, Edward basically called out the Templars' ideal, like Haven calls out the Assassin's ideal. Yeah, that is true. That does happen, actually.
Okay, but what are his reasonings behind it? Like, you can call out ideals, but, like... It depends, like, what the reasonings are. Like, what are his points against the Templar, like, ideal?
I'm gonna let Sparta go on that, because that's kind of the...
I was gonna say, because, like, the problem is that... Oh, Kyle's gonna die? Kyle gonna die? Oh, close. So, Kyle, if you die to the last one, are you just gonna cry?
No.
He's gonna cry. Because I was going to say, like, I mean, you can call people out, but if you have no real counter arguments, then you can go sit down and shut the fuck up. It's easy to say that the Templars, like, oh, the Templars cause evil things to happen, and then when they succeed, alright, good night, everyone, laters. We're going to be getting off in, like, probably... Actually, we should probably get off after this mission. I guess just go to the next mission point, save, and then we'll call it there.
Well, I think... the problem with the assassins as well is that, like, they assassinate people, like, just because they're Templars, even if they're doing good for, like, the city.
That is true. There are technically 3 organizations, but the 3rd organization got fucking completely, like, killed off in a comic. The whole Juno storyline gets fucking resolved in a comic. That's so fucking stupid.
That thing that gets built up
Yeah.
throughout the fucking games just gets fucking nulled.
Yeah.
In a comic.
Yes.
That's fucked.
She doesn't do anything. She literally dies as soon as she comes back. She gets killed by, like, an assassin.
That is fucking poor.
I feel like maybe they just didn't know what the hell they were planning to do. What are you trying to do? Do you want to save now, or do you want to get to the spot first?
Nah, it's not really gonna matter.
Alright. Well, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. If everything goes good tomorrow, I'll probably do another stream, either Elden Ring or writing, depending on how far I get. And yeah, with that said, thank you guys for your time as always. Oh, hang on. There's one such. I mean, didn't they explore how effed up the assassin's point of view is in the first game? All the way to Black Flag, the series got pretty solid lore. No, like, literally the whole point of Assassin's Creed 1 is that the assassins are a fundamentally broken order because they're built on a lie, because the main antagonist made the assassins... The main antagonist of Assassin's Creed 1 literally made the fucking assassins as contrarians to the Templars just so he could kill them all and get their power. Jim, check out voice chat text. Alright, well, I'll have to watch that after the stream then, because I can't watch that on stream, obviously, Nello, because, you know, it's a fucking video. But anyway, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next